Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here at Productronica 2019 in Munich on the Scoop Studio, and I am joined by SAKI and Cogiscan to talk a little bit about the collaboration between the two companies and what that means for their customers and end users. We have Nori and Jarde here from SAKI, and we have our old friend Mitch from Cogiscan. Thanks for joining us. Mitch, if you can start, because this is a slightly different partnership, give me a brief overview of how you guys are working together.
Yeah, certainly. When we started talking to SAKI about a potential collaboration, we gave them an overview of the types of services, the types of technologies that we provide some of our other partners. And as we've talked about before, Phil, our Connect platform is often something that equipment companies are interested in to enable connectivity between their machines and other systems. But as we dug deeper into possible areas to collaborate, we discovered with SAKI that there would be a potential opportunity for them to leverage some of the things we've done with our KPI dashboard and our analytics tool, which Cogiscan calls Factory Intelligence, and potentially make that the basis for a new product that would be SAKI's own OEM offering for displaying metrics from the inspection process, providing traceability and analytics tools for their customers to take advantage of. So it's based on a Factory Intelligence product from Cogiscan, but it's truly a collaborative effort and an OEM product now that SAKI will be able to offer to their customers that's going to specifically address the challenges of their customers.
Okay, and Nori, when you look at it from your customer's point of view and from an internal point of view, tell me a bit about what you were hearing from the customers and your motivation to engage with Cogiscan to make this happen.
Yeah, we as an inspection manufacturer always provide the data, but our customer wants to make full use of that. And we as a manufacturer of inspection machines are not the manufacturer of data pooling. So we started talking with Cogiscan for them to support us on that part.
Okay. And Jarde, when you look at it from customers' point of view in Europe, it's really important to take that excellent data you produce. You're all about having the right optics, producing the right information, producing the right data. You need to convert that to intelligence, and you need to make that actionable. Was Cogiscan fundamental in actually making that leap from one to the other?
I mean, as Cogiscan said, this is the time when we have data available, and I'm very happy that Cogiscan started cooperation with us in the data warehouse solutions and storage a huge amount of data. You can imagine that the AOI, SPI and X-ray technologies are storing a huge amount of data, and we are using their technology in order to store the data for a long period of time with multiple processes within the same data warehouse, which are available at any moment in very, very short time. So we believe that this is a very good technology to help us to consolidate the data and allow us to build advanced analyzing techniques or analyzing options for the future.
Yeah, Nori, when we look at inspection data, we've talked in the past about that almost being the currency of the smart factory. If you've got first-class inspection data, you can use it, but and you can use it to make better decisions, but it's a huge amount of data, isn't it? So is the issue to deliver the dashboards, the information that people need, and somehow protect them from the huge complexity of the data pools that are behind it?
Yeah, well, in the SMT process, as the artist says, the amount of the data is unbelievable. And these are all produced from the inspection machines. All the data are in the inspection machine. Is coming from the inspection machines, and in the future our customers will request to analyze this, and to do that how the data are storage is going to be the key for this success. So we are asking Cogiscan to cooperate in this part, and I believe this will be a success.
Yeah. And Mitch, when you look at those data pools, I think I spoke to someone today with a placement machine, and they were talking about 0.5 terabyte an hour of data coming out of the machine. It's a huge amount of data, isn't it? And you do have to somehow manage that and aggregate it, and that's a challenge. Tell me a bit about that and kind of what it's been like working with a market leader like SAKI.
I mean, for us, it's been a very interesting journey because, like you know, we do work with a lot of pick-and-place vendors and other operational equipment suppliers. But in the case of specifically AOI and SPI, we're talking about another order of magnitude in terms of data. And also, once we get into traceability and analytics, of course, part of that is being able to go back and access the images that the machine collected. So once you start thinking of storing images or providing links to images, it takes on a whole new other level of challenge. So the actual storage of it is relatively straightforward. I mean, it's a hardware capacity issue, but being able to actually access the data when the customer is saying, okay, I just discovered an issue with a board I built 2 years ago. I need to really understand what happened when that board was built. Being able to provide a user-friendly path to get back that far into the data, that's really where a lot of the magic is happening, and that's where we're focusing a lot of our development energy on that.
And you've got to access that data, you've got to that image, and you've got to interrogate that image, so that image better be of the right quality in the first place. Yeah, when you look at it from the point of view of SAKI, your domain expertise is producing those images, but what the customer is asking you for is use of those images to create really dynamic decision making, to inform and to influence other parts of the process. That's a whole new dimension to your business. Is that something that's fundamental to your future plans?
Definitely. Once you want to provide the answers to the customers, what really happened with their production, and you need to have a consolidated data, and that's why we selected Cogiscan, as we spoke about. Of course, they are now running a couple of development projects which are using the data stored in the database and the data warehouse, and there are several approaches how to utilize the data. Starting with a reporting system, which we are releasing actually now within this week, and you can see it on our booth during Productronica. Following with some other more deep sample value analysis while using the artificial intelligence for filtering the data, etc. So this is just the base foundation, I would say, where we would like to build up the other let's say features, or it will provide us another opportunities to have a different point of views on these data depending on the customer wishes.
Yeah, and Nori, that's just another way of adding more value for your customer. And interestingly, you mentioned AI there. It's not something we hear you talk about a lot, but it's something you've been doing for a long time.
Yes, we are. We're working on, well, people call it AIs and other using all the words, but we, as an inspection machine manufacturer, keep on trying to contribute to the customers to make it more easier. And one of the functions that we recently are releasing is the SAKI self-programming, and those are contributing to have our customers operate our machines much more easier.
Yeah. And guys, another great example of when you're connecting machines but also connecting people, you can really make some magic happen. So thanks very much for stopping by. Thanks for chatting, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.